Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are in the mood for some fall DIYs. Yes, I put together some really cute fall DIYs, super easy, so I hope you guys enjoy this video. First up, we're going to take these two palettes that I got from Dollar Tree, and these little, I have no idea what they're called, but I got them from Dollar Tree as well. We're going to make some pumpkins. So I'm going to paint one with the moss color, and the other one's going to be a pumpkin color. So I also use my Cricut. I'm just going to place down the word it says Happy Harvest only on one palette. I love using these little palettes for fall or Halloween. There's so many things you can do with them. I think these come out so cute and they're so simple to make. Now I'm going to hot glue down those little stems to the top of the palettes. Now these are the smallest ones I had. Don't have many left from last year, but I still think it looks cute. Now I'm taking some raffia. I'm just going to wrap a bunch of raffia and then tie a little piece around the middle. Then I'm going to hot glue it to the stems. For an added touch, I decided to add some moss. Now this moss I purchased from Hobby Lobby, but Dollar Tree always sells it. So I'm just going to place a little piece on each side of the stem. I'm going to grab some burnt umber and a baby wipe and just go around the edges and add a little bit around the palettes. I think these turned out really cute, especially for fall. Alright, for this one we're going to make a harvest sign. Now I picked these up from Hobby Lobby, but I don't use them because they're too big. And the little Hello Fall, I picked it up from Hobby Lobby, and the rest are from Dollar Tree. So this little sign I got from Dollar Tree, I decided to paint the outside trim, and I'm going to be using some elephant gray with a little bit of the black. Now for the inside of the frame, I grabbed some Hobby Lobby craft paper and just going to place that right inside. So to place it inside, I'm just going to use the Elmer's glue stick. Now for the inside of the frame, you can decide to place anything you like inside. I grabbed a lot of things from Dollar Tree and Hobby Lobby, and I just started placing things inside the frame, gluing them down to my liking, and that's basically what I'm going to be doing. There's no right or wrong way to do this. It depends on what you like. I just wanted to make sure it was nice and full underneath before I placed that little Hello Fall sign over the top. So I'm creating a little circle out of this and hot glue the ends and then place it inside there. So it looks like I'm adding those little wired berries and just wrapping it around there. So it looks like I'm starting off with these berries and just going to hot glue those down first. I'm placing down some chestnuts. These are the package that I got from Dollar Tree. I was still determined to try to place those pumpkins inside, but they're too big. So I'm grabbing a little pumpkin and some of those darker berries. So just going to hot glue a few down in the middle, or inside, I should say. I placed a little burlap at the top, so this way I can hang that little piece. Hot glue that right to the top, so this way it hangs, kind of. So now I'm going to place down that little white pumpkin on the side. I did add some little flower leaves. I'm going to add a little more of those darker berries to fill it up around the inside of the frame. So I'm just pulling some picks apart and just hot gluing it inside for the color. Now this looks like a big harvest dish. It's very colorful. Like I said, you can add anything you want inside. This is just how I liked it. Take that Hello Fall decal. I'm just going to hot glue it to the top of everything. And that's pretty much it. This came out so pretty. Okay, for this one, I grabbed these from Hobby Lobby, and I'm going to be using Dollar Tree pumpkins and this little piece for a stand. The first thing I want to do is paint it with the burnt umber. So I could have left the pumpkins the same color, but I decided to go ahead and paint them with the color moss and the pumpkin color, and then the two little wooden ones, I did the same color. Now the dry, I'm just going to go ahead and put those little stems back inside. Also, I'm going to use some white paint, just go around the edges of the pumpkins. So this way it gives a little accent color. So I used my Cricut. I'm just going to place down the word that says Hello Fall on the side of the board. Now I'm just going to hot glue down those little tiny pumpkins, one on each end. Now I'm going to place the pumpkins on top of the little stand. Just use some hot glue. I really like the way this comes out. So simple, but really pretty for fall. So all that's left is to add a little bit of moss in between the pumpkins. So I'm going to take some moss. I got this bag from Hobby Lobby, but obviously Dollar Tree carries it as well. So I'm just going to cut a few pieces and place it in between with no glue. And this is how it turned out. I really like it. This one I'm just going to take a Dollar Tree frame, Dollar Tree pumpkin, and some craft paper from Hobby Lobby. This is really simple, quick, but really cute. Just going to remove the backing, place the craft paper in the back using a glue stick. Now I'm just going to give that pumpkin a quick coat of white chalk paint. So now I used my Cricut. I'm just going to place that right over the pumpkin. It says, "Hey there, pumpkin." I love doing fall DIYs. I think they all came out really cute today. If you do have a favorite, let me know in the comments below. Now I wanted to raise the pumpkin up a little bit on the sign, so I'm going to take a jingle block, hot glue it to the back, and this way it raises the pumpkin up a bit. Now off camera, I did add a little tiny Dollar Tree orange ribbon, and I just made a little tiny bow and placed it on top of the pumpkin. It is so cute, so easy. Okay, for this one's going to be super cute. It's a little pail that I got from Dollar Tree and this shredded stuff that I'm going to be putting in the pail. And then this leather, this white leather I got from Dollar Tree. And these are the pumpkins I got from Hobby Lobby. I'm going to start off by painting this pail with some white and gray. Just going to use the sponge to go around the whole entire pail. The white and then a little bit with the gray, just kind of blending it in. The bottom of the pail to look kind of rusty and old, using some burnt umber, just applying some at the bottom. Now I had some cinnamon, I couldn't find it, so I just used the burnt umber. It will look better with the cinnamon, obviously. Then I'm going to take a little piece of that stripped leather, that white leather. I just cut a little piece and doing the same thing with the burnt umber, just painting it. Leather that I cut and painted, I'm just going to cut it and glue it to the side. I'm only going to use two pieces. So the reason why I used the leather and painted it that way is because I want it to look rusty. So when I place it on the bucket, it looks like an old bucket. Now I'm taking that shredded paper and just placing a bunch inside that pail. This way it fills it up mostly, so once I start placing down some of the pretty fall stuff, you know, it's pretty much at the top. You know what I'm talking about. So now I'm going to grab some of those garlands, some pretty fall colors. These little, I don't even know what they are, cherry blossom. I'm not sure what they are. I'm not gonna guess. So it's your choice what you want to place in here. I just grabbed a bunch of stuff that I got from Dollar Tree and just started placing everything inside the bucket. This little pumpkin I got at Hobby Lobby, but you can certainly use anything from Dollar Tree. All I'm doing is wrapping around that bead garland or whatever it's called and trying to make it as full as possible. You can see what I'm doing, just wrapping it and adding things to it. I really love the way this came out. It's really pretty for like a little table or something in the corner for fall. You could place candles around it. I think it really came out cute. So off camera, I decided to add a bunch of lines to the pail because it looked kind of plain to me. So all I did was add a bunch of lines going across the pail, and this is how it turned out. Okay, guys, this is the last DIY. I grabbed a truck from Dollar Tree, these little pumpkins from Hobby Lobby, and I'm going to use some moss. So I'm going to be painting the truck with some white chalk paint, but I also added a little tiny bit of warm brown in it. Now I'm going to be painting the upper part of the tire, the frame part of it, black, and then the inner part of the tire is going to be like a medium brown color. This one comes out really pretty. It kind of reminds me of something you would see at Hobby Lobby. Now I'm going to paint inside the tire, the rim of the tire with the medium brown paint. It was everybody's 4th of July. Did you guys enjoy yourself? We had some really great weather here, and the fireworks were absolutely beautiful. Couldn't ask for better weather. So did you guys have a picnic or did you do anything special? Or you just relax and chill out for the 4th of July? I just watched the fireworks, had some hot dogs and hamburgers and stuff like that, and just really enjoyed myself. Now I'm going to paint the little wood pumpkins. It's going to be orange, green, and white. Now for the stem of the pumpkin, I'm going to use some burnt umber. Now I'm going to take some burnt umber and go around the truck because I want to make it kind of like rustic looking. I used the chippy brush, but in the end I didn't like the way it was coming on the truck, so I started using like my finger to spread it around to make it, smooth. See, it looks so much better when you spread it with your finger. Kind of like makes it look smooth, but like, I don't know, it has like that highlight look to it. So the mouse I was going to use was from Hobby Lobby, and it was just too, I don't know, it was too hard to use. So I'm going to use the one from Dollar Tree. It seems to be a lot easier. It's kind of like easier to spread and easier to glue. So I'm going to glue that to the back of the truck. So I'm adding as much as I can with the glue. I don't want to make too much of a mess with that hot glue. And then once I have that where I like it, I'm going to go ahead and trim it, clean it up a bit. And then I'm going to place those little pumpkins behind the truck. Now I wish I had the flatter type pumpkins. These are a little thicker, but they still did the job. So I'm going to take that little tiny orange one and place it right between the green and white pumpkin. And then I'm going to place that little green one towards the end. And I'm going to add a little bit more moss in between the pumpkins. Now I want it to stand, so I'm going to use the jingle blocks and just hot glue 2 in the back of the truck. Now you could place this on something. I decided I just wanted it to stand alone, and I think it came out really cute. Like I said, it's something you would see at Hobby Lobby. Very simple to do, and I really like the way it came out. Well, that's it for the video, guys. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Take care, everyone. I'll see you real soon. Bye-bye.